Hello, this is Sherelle T. Martin with Empower to Thrive, where we empower you to thrive financially, in life, and in business. This week's tip comes from a guest blog that I received from a Legal Shield newsletter. The actual newsletter or article was about the 7 legal tips for starting a business. And I thought these tips were excellent tips that every potential business owner or potential aspiring entrepreneur should know. So I wanted to share these tips with you this week. And if you want to get any of these tips in more detail, you can always visit my blog where I have a link back to the actual article. So the first tip in the 7 legal tips for starting a business that they share is to have a business plan. So every business plan should be started. Every business should be started with a well-crafted business plan. And this business plan will lay out your vision, your mission, and your goals that you are aspiring to achieve in this business. It'll also have a financial plan, preferably for at least 3 years, a 3-year projection, so that you can see how your business will progress and how your business will grow. And it'll also tell you if your business is going to be a viable business. The second tip is insurance. With all the different types of insurance out there, you have to make sure that you're properly covered, and the type of insurance that you get is pretty much based on the type of business that you own. So for example, if you are a general contractor, the type of insurance that you will cover, you will need to have is general liability. If your business owns vehicles, you'll need to make sure you have adequate auto insurance. If you sell life insurance, then you'll also need to have what they call errors and omissions, or E&O insurance, to make sure that you're covered in the event that someone decides to come back and sue you, and that's like the real of it. The third tip is business entity formation. And this is one that I've touched on before, is that when you're establishing your business and you're setting up your business, you need to be sure and comfortable with the type of business that you're going to start and the one that best suits your business and the path that you're on. There are different types of entities. Most people start out as a sole proprietor, but you can also set yourself up as an LLC, a corporation, or even a partnership. So be sure to consult with one of your advisors, which is another tip, to make sure that you set your business up properly. The fourth tip is permits and licenses. And basically it kind of goes hand in hand with insurance as well, but these are kind of based on the state that you're in. So different states require different types of permits and different types of licenses for different types of businesses. Most professional businesses, such as CPAs and lawyers, don't really require a business license because they have a state license through their actual licensure to be able to practice. But there are lots of other businesses that require different types of licenses, so you have to check with your local state to be sure that you are operating properly and correctly as a legal entity in a legal business in your state. The fifth tip that they suggest, legal tip for starting a business, is intellectual property. And basically this is, you need to consult a lawyer, but you need to have steps in place to protect your content, your videos, your blogs, your products. You'll have to consult with a lawyer, but basically it's there to protect you in the event that someone tries to pawn off or pass off your information and your knowledge and your expertise as their own, because we don't want that to happen. The sixth legal tip for starting a business is to have an arsenal of advisors. And I touched on it a couple seconds ago, but basically you need to make sure that you have lawyers, accountants, CPAs, tax advisors in your corner, in your immediate circle, so that you are protected and that you aren't going out just making things without the knowledge that you need to make solid and good foundation decisions. The seventh tip is commitment. That's pretty straightforward. You need to be committed to have this business. If you've decided that you want to, go out and start your business, I applaud you. I do. But it's hard. It's a lot of work. So if you're not committed, you won't succeed. And that's the bottom line. So, the old saying is that you get out of what you put in. So if you're putting in 25% worth of effort and commitment, then what you're going to get back is 25% worth of effort and commitment. But if you're putting out 120%, 130%, 150%, then that is what you will get back in the form of abundance, true abundance, from clients, from income, from exposure. So just be committed. If you've made the decision, if you've made that non-negotiable decision to just do it, then go for it. Don't let the fears, your fears and the naysayers and what I call the dream crashers, step in and try to cloud your judgment and cloud your thinking. Just stay committed and stay focused, and you will soar. So I hope you've enjoyed this tip, and if so, if you could do me a favor and please share it and with your friends, fans, and followers, so that they too can learn the 7 legal tips for starting a business. And if you've liked this video, then please subscribe down below so that you can receive great tips like this every single week. As always, if you would like to receive our weekly easy and would like to see the full-fledged article, then be sure to sign up at www.empoweredtothrive.com. And as always, I say to you to push past your fears, excel in your ability, and soar to new heights. I look forward to talking to you next week. Take care and be empowered.